Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out with, I'm good, thanks mate, yeah, Richard Riakporhe, unbeaten cruiserweight. Just watched you in the ring doing some shadow boxing with other members of Team Body Snatcher, of course Dillian White's management company. Just tell us, is that reflective of what you see in camp generally? Do you all work together on quite a regular basis?
Yeah, pretty much, but at the same time we have our individual slots with Mark Tibbs. We don't work as a whole when we're working with Mark Tibbs. Everybody has their set times. But yeah, when we come together, like if we're doing a fitness session, for instance, then we'll come together and everybody pushes each other. It's like a good team where everybody's striving for greatness. And with that little, sometimes you might come to the gym a little less motivated than the day prior, and then you just need somebody to uplift you, and that's when we got,
as you can hear,
everybody's just on the ball, like, you know, and somebody picks up the other. And that's how it is. It's amazing team.
Now, Dillian's obviously headlining next week, July 20th, against Oscar Rivas, but you've got a big fight of your own on the bill against Chris Billam-Smith, fellow unbeaten, talented guy. Before we talk about that, I just want to ask you, Lawrence Okolie's on the bill, supposed to be defending his British and Commonwealth cruiserweight titles, no opponent as yet. At any point in the past few weeks since his fight fell through, have you been offered that fight or asked if you'd be willing to switch over?
I haven't been offered that fight. And I just feel like we've just been focusing on Chris Billam-Smith, and everybody knows as well as the matchroom lot, the heads, and they just kind of left it. They didn't offer us no fight. But they were trying to make the Sam Hyde fight. I saw Eddie Hearn tweet Sam Hyde, put him straight on blast. But yeah, man. But I don't know. I think that fell through. I don't think it would have been the wisest decision to make, because 12-round fitness is fight fitness is a different ball game. You have to train and you need time for that, to be honest.
The fight between you and Billam-Smith, the winner of that would be a major contender for those British and Commonwealth cruiserweight titles. As I said, you're both unbeaten. You've already got some really good wins at domestic level on your record. What do you like about Billam-Smith, strengths-wise, and what do you see as maybe some weaknesses?
To be honest, I haven't seen too much of Chris Billam-Smith, unfortunately. I've seen him in the amateurs. He did quite well in the amateurs, but obviously the pro game is completely different. So he has basic boxing ability. They say he's a good boxer, so that's good. So he's bringing something different to the game. The fight record, I don't really necessarily look into that, because the opposition that he fought wasn't that great at all. So he's doing what he should have been doing and taking them out, to be honest. So there's not much to kind of just work off, if you know what I mean. But we just have to just focus on what we need to do.
What might we see differently from you in this fight? You're still obviously improving in the gym every camp, so what new things are you looking to try out or that you've added to your game?
Well, my aim is to land a shot, pinpoint on the chin. You know, I just want to work.
Tends to be a good tactic, yeah.
That's a good tactic, and just accuracy, really. Accuracy, relaxation, and just enjoy it, because it's very hard when you get to a certain stage, especially under the lights of the pressure from the family and friends, to enjoy yourself. But at the end of the day, we can't do this forever. We've got a certain period of time for us to do the best that we can, and you know, just kind of soak up the whole build up and everything else, really. So I just gonna go in there and enjoy myself, as I usually do. When I did that in my last fight against Tommy McCarthy, that's the result. That's the result we got. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing. You know, they say, if nothing's broken, don't try and fix it. But people haven't seen a lot of me. They haven't seen what I'm really capable of. A lot of people in the gym have seen, you know, certain strengths that people haven't seen on, obviously, television. And I just want to bring that all out. And hopefully on next week, Saturday, I'm going to show everybody like what I'm really about. No, seriously.
Billam-Smith obviously shares a trainer in Shane McGuigan with Lawrence Okolie. Billam-Smith recently did an interview with our website, SecondsOut.com, with John Nagyoff, in which he said he feels that's an advantage for him going into this fight, partly because you have similar physical dimensions to Okolie, but also because there's a bit of rivalry between the two of you, and that will lead Okolie to give Billam-Smith his best work in sparring.
Listen, the way I see it is, if I was, obviously I'm under Mark Tibbs as a trainer. If Mark Tibbs introduced another cruiserweight that was in the rankings, also on British level, that's undermining my ability to do well in the field, or to actually win a British title. So for me, I kind of see two things. I kind of see it this way: they may not rate Chris Billam-Smith that well, and they probably wanted Chris Billam-Smith as insurance, and they want to stick with Okolie. And for Chris Billam-Smith to just accept it and be fine with it, that shows a lot about Chris Billam-Smith. Me personally, I'll be like, what the are you silly? Why is another cruiserweight in camp that's in the British rankings at the same time? We're on the same level, like, we're not too far from each other. I think Chris Billam-Smith is like sixth, and Lawrence Okolie is first in the UK. So, you know, that fight can happen at any time, but it seems like they're shy, you know, and that shows a lot about a fighter. Me, when I came to this game, I came in to be number one. I started off on small hall shows. I was ranked 52nd. Nobody knew about Riakporhe. They knew that I could punch, but that was the only thing. And slowly but surely, we took our opportunities and we made it. Now we're second in the UK. We're ranked 10th in the world under the WBA. So, listen, I want to be number one, and that's why I'm building up the ranks and going up. But if people are fine with, you know, another contender coming in their ranks and they're being, you know, all peachy cream about it, then that's all good to them, man. You know what I mean? But listen, we're cut from a different cloth. You know, that's what I truly believe. We're cut from a different cloth. You see the camp, you see my background. I don't know if you know about my story, my adversity had to come through. It's just, we're built for this, you know what I mean? Built to go all the way.
I feel like you're tempting fate a little bit here. Like Mark Tibbs going to go out next week now and sign Dion Juma or Wadi Camacho or someone.
Listen, that would be like, it can't happen. It can't happen. Think about it. I don't know. It's like a coach taking on, Mark Tibbs taking on Dillian and another prospect like Daniel Du Bois. Doesn't make no sense. They could fight at any time, you know? Okay, cool. That's not even a good analogy, actually, because one is on world level and one is on domestic level. Now, just like Nathan Gorman and Daniel Du Bois, both of them train each other. It's ridiculous. What do you want to do, keep them away from each other? I don't know. I don't understand the strategy, but for a fighter, I'm a fighter myself. That's what I can understand. The mentality to be able to accept it and think it's all fine, that shows a lot about that character. People like that can't beat me. Simple. Because if they were really about that life, they would strive to be number one and have a problem with another fight on the same level, on the same domestic level, coming into the camp and then promote. Like, it's insane, to be honest. I don't know what you guys think, man, but you look, comment.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of comments. What is the roadmap for you? Should everything go well next week, Saturday, and you get through Billam-Smith? Is it a British title shot next that you're looking for? More learning fights? World stage, maybe?
I don't know, to be honest. You know, it's like I just focus on whoever. Like, I just wait for my team to sit down and come up with a discussion and see where we can go. So it all depends sometimes on how you perform. Because if I perform greatly, they can say, you know what, let's go for the European title. You know, if I perform on another level, they can say, you know what, we can take another challenge like WBA gold and get right up in the rankings. You know what I mean? So it depends. It depends on how it all pans out on Saturday. But anybody that's put in front of me, I'm trying to take their heads off. It's just that simple. And so it depends. We'll see how it goes. Lawrence Okolie, I seen an article the other day about how he wants to move up to heavyweight, and he might relinquish his titles, and I can fight somebody else for it. There's not too many names in the cruiserweight division. You know what I mean? There's only a few guys that's on it. So we'll see how it goes.
And just last thing, I'm sure most people, boxing fans, are now aware of you and your journey and so on. But for the ones that aren't, how can they get in touch with you, follow you more on social media?
So yeah, follow me on Instagram, R_RIAKPORHE. I know it's simple to spell, simple to pronounce as well. But yeah, Instagram, Twitter, and you can follow my updates and follow my journey.
Brilliant. Thank you for your time and best of luck next week.